when we want to install Pingfederate on Windows, we use the MSI installer. Okay, we use the MSI installer file. We can do the same installation using a zip file also. Okay. But for the ease of like the class, so that everyone understands how installation is done, what we are going to do is we are going to install it using the MSI installer. I hope this is clear for everyone. Which file to use for Windows, which file to use for Linux. Is this clear? Can I move ahead?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes.
Okay. So on the Pingfederate side, right? If you go to the recording, I've shown there are two kinds of file that you will see when you're trying to download Pingfederate. One is called a MSI installer, Windows MSI installer. And the other file is called a zip file, Pingfederate zip file. So whenever we want to install Pingfederate, right, on Windows, like on Windows, we use the Windows MSI installer. It is just like installing any other application on your phone. Okay. You just click on few buttons and everything will be installed. Okay. Now, for Linux, there are certain additional steps that we have to do for installing. So we use the zip file, the Pingfederate zip file, and that we are going to cover tomorrow. Okay. But when we cover that tomorrow, it will be more clear. But for now, focus on the Windows installation. Is this clear?
Yes.
Click on next. Now, this is like a very important question, both for interviews and your certification. Now, when we install Pingfederate, right, you can install Pingfederate in 3 modes. You can install Pingfederate in 3 modes. We'll start from the bottom, or let me share my screen. Okay, I'll take over the screen sharing once.
Okay. Okay.
Let me know, guys, if my screen is visible to everyone.
Yeah, I can see now.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Now, when we talk about Pingfederate, right? Pingfederate has 2 parts. Okay. Pingfederate has 2 parts. Okay. It is divided into 2 parts. One is called the admin engine or admin node or the clustered console. Admin or clustered console. And the second part is called a engine node. Engine node or clustered engine. Okay. Now, what is the functionality of both these things? So the admin node, right? Admin node is your graphical user interface, like your admin UI. So if I go to my VM, and you see this is the Pingfederate admin console. Okay. So this admin console that you see right now, this is the admin UI or this is the admin node. Is this clear? What is the admin node? So this admin UI, right, where I go in, I work on some things, I configure application. Okay, just like in your Okta, you have the Okta tenant, right? You go inside that Okta tenant, you configure application, you create users, you do everything. So that is the admin UI or the admin console. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions? Pooja, Kirtana, Kweku, Ibrahim? Clear. No, so this is the admin UI. But there is a second part to Pingfederate. Now, this is the most important part. So every time when we talk about Okta, Ping, right, we say Pingfederate, Okta, they handle authentication, right? But when it comes to Pingfederate, right, Pingfederate, it has an admin node and it has an engine node. Now, what does this engine node do? This engine node, okay, this handles all your authentication requests. So whenever you try to log into any application, okay, whenever you try to log into any application, the request or the request or the Pingfederate part, the part of Pingfederate which authenticates you is called the engine node. The admin node is only to do the admin activity, like create an application or create user. But the real work is handled by the engine node. It handles all your traffic. So whenever you want to access anything, the admin node does not do anything. The engine node, right? The engine node handles all the authentication requests. All the authentication is done by the engine node. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any questions from anyone? Ibrahim, Kweku, Kirtana? Guys, if you're not clear, please ask question. I am ready to repeat again. But this is important. Okay. Now, when we talk about Pingfederate, right? Shri, can you share your screen again?
Okay.
Can you share your screen again? And go back to the same screen. Yeah. So now you see there are three modes or three operational modes to install Pingfederate. One is called the standalone mode. So now when we select the standalone mode, right? This means your single Pingfederate, one single Pingfederate instance is going to work both as an admin and as an engine node. So a single Pingfederate will play multiple roles, will play both the roles. It will act as an admin node. So you will see an admin UI where you can go in, create application, modify application. And the same Pingfederate will have a backend engine which will work for the authentication request, which will handle the authentication requests. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now, when you select the second option, clustered admin node, now this means this Pingfederate that you're installing, this is only going to work as the admin node. It will not have any backend that will handle your authentication requests. It will only work as an admin node. Similarly, if you select cluster runtime node, now this means your Pingfederate is going to work as a engine node. It will not have an admin UI. For admin, you have to do another installation. Is this clear?
Okay.
Are the three modes clear to everyone? Yes, no.
Can you explain the clustered
Me.
admin node, second one?
So clustered admin node means your Pingfederate will only have an admin engine. Okay, it will not
Okay.
it will not have an engine node at the back end. So you can
Okay.
only do the front end work. Like you can go in and configure everything. That
Okay.
Pingfederate will not handle authentication requests.
Okay.
Is this clear?
It's clear.
Can I move ahead?
Yes.
Now I'll take over the screen sharing again. Okay. Because
Okay.
we are going to talk about something called clustering. Now, in real time, right, whenever we're talking about real time scenarios or real time use cases, we never do standalone installations. You will never find any corporate environment doing a standalone Pingfederate installation. Generally, what happens is in real time, what happens is we have a Pingfederate. Okay. Now, Pingfederate. Now the architecture will be something like this. This Pingfederate has it will have a single admin node because we don't need multiple admin nodes, right? Admin node is only for doing your admin work, like configuring something, like creating a new application, modifying something, modifying any application. Okay, it will have a single admin node. Now, what happens is, but like it has a single admin node, but in real time, they have multiple engine nodes. Okay, they'll have like 5 to 6 different multiple engine nodes. Okay. Now, why multiple engine nodes? Say, suppose we have a client like Amazon. So in Amazon, at any given point of time, we have millions of users that are coming in, logging in, and doing some activities. Correct. So if I just have one single engine node that can handle the authentication requests, do you think it is feasible for Amazon to depend on one single server? What if that server
No.
goes down? What will happen to the user login? What if that server goes down? Will the user login work? Yes or no?
No.
No, right? Why? The reason it will not work is because it is just a single node. So if that node goes down, there is no backup. We don't have any backup that is going to handle the authentication request. So in order, like in real time, in order to protect our environment from such situations, in order to avoid single point of failures, we have multiple engine nodes. Wherever you go, okay, wherever you go, like in whichever environment you work, you will never find like them using a single engine node. They will always be using multiple engine nodes. Now with multiple engine nodes, what happen is we create a group. All these engine nodes, right? All these, I'll give it 1, 2, 2, and 3. So for our example, we are saying we have one admin node and 3 engine nodes. Okay. So now what will happen is, if suppose the node 3 is down, so I have node 2 and node 1 that can handle my authentication request. So I am not dependent on only one single engine node. Correct. So in real time, we always have one admin node and multiple engine nodes. Like the client that I am working for, it is an e-commerce client. Okay. Now that client has single admin node. I have one single admin node where I can go, I can configure applications, I can delete applications, I can do everything. But the engine nodes, right? I have 10 different engine nodes. Why? Because it's a big e-commerce client and every day millions of users come in and they like authenticate themselves, they buy their products. Okay. So I have multiple engine nodes. Now, all these engine nodes, right? These engine nodes are part of the same pool. So they are part of the same group. Okay. Now, we don't call it group, we call it clusters. So cluster means you take certain engine nodes or you take certain servers and you create a group. Say, suppose you are in a school. So you have a class and each class has a subsection. So all these subsections, right, become a cluster. And all these clusters, they communicate between themselves. So this, say, suppose I have a group, right, where I have taken server 1 and server 2. So server 1 and server 2 will communicate between themselves. They are not going to communicate with server 3. Is this clear? Any questions?
Can you explain once again? Because 1 and 2 will communicate with each other, but why not with 3?
So I am making 1 and 2 part of one single group, right? I can make 3
Okay.
a part of a different group. So since 1
Okay.
and 2 are part of one group and 3 is not part of that group, why will 1 and 2 talk to 3?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, Shabankar, why do you said we're gonna have like multiple how do you call them? 1, 2, 3. Just for
Multiple engine nodes. Multiple engine nodes.
okay, multiple engine nodes just to prevent the failure of in case one of them fails, we're just gonna switch to the second one and third and fourth, etc.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how can you make two of them in one group? So you're gonna use both of them at the same time?
So see, on whenever we talk about clustering, right, there are like various ways of doing clustering. Now, one way of clustering is called directive clustering. Now, directive clustering is a legacy method. It is not used anymore. So in directive method, what you do is you create a group And let's say, suppose I create a group of 1, 2. Okay. And I'll create a strict rule that 1 can only talk to 2 and 2 can only talk to 1. Now 1 cannot go and talk to 3. Okay. This is a directive clustering. But nowadays, when we do clustering, right, the reason we use a different method. We use something called a adaptive clustering. So what we do is we create all these engine nodes, right? And we put them in a pool. We put them in a, like, say, suppose a pool of servers. Now, these clusters, right, these servers, they will talk to each other. Like, we don't have to guide them like, hey, you talk only to this server or you talk only to this server. They are free to talk to each other. So whatever information is presented to server 1, the same information is shared across 2 and same information is shared across 3. There is no strict boundary between these servers. Is this clear?
So it is clear, but why do we need them to, to talk to each other? If one of them is gonna be working.
So if they don't talk to each other, say suppose I am a user, I try to log in and my request is intercepted by server 1. Now, for some reason, uh, server 1 is down. Okay, it has crashed. Okay. Now, if these servers are not talking to each other, how will server 2 know where I was when I was trying to log in? At what step I was?
Right.
So if yeah. So if they don't talk to each other, right, how will the session information will be relayed? So I don't want the users. So suppose if any user is trying to log in and their request is intercepted by a server which is in failed state. Okay. So they will not be able to log in, right? Even though I have 2 and 3 in the pool and they are up and running. But since their request is intercepted by server 1, they are not able to log in because this server is not communicating with 2 and 3. Correct? Like,
Yes.
did that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Any question? Any questions? Because I'll take some more time here. I'll try to explain adaptive and directive clustering. Any questions? If no, but you can ask me like, Shubhankar, what is the need of clustering? Why do I need to divide my Pingfederate into different paths? See, the first reason is we want our servers to be high availability mode. We don't want like systems to go down. We want our servers to be up and running all the time. Even if one system is down, say suppose server 1 is down, I have server 2 and 3 that I can rely on for my work. Okay. Now, the second thing is load balancing. Now, load balancing means this cluster is going to distribute the incoming request across 1, 2, and 3, all the servers that are there in the pool. So it is not going to handle all the load on its own. It can segregate its load across the environment, across different servers. Okay, these are the two main reasons why we do clustering. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any questions from anyone? Yes, these are important questions that are asked in interviews, okay, and even in certifications. So if you're not clear, please ask questions. Yeah, PingFed also has a certification exam, yes. But I don't think you can do it directly because it costs around $390 or $400 for the certification. Now, if you want to spend that much right now, you can, but totally up to you. But guys, is this clear? Is clustering clear to everyone?
Shubhankar, do companies ask for that certification?
Certification is required, right? Depending on which type of company you're going in. So if you're going in for a company, say suppose give me one second. As a, like, if you're going for a service based company, like Capgemini or TCS or Infosys, something like that. They value certifications more. So if you have a Pingfederate certification, it will give you more edge than anyone else. So you'll be like given more priority since you have certification, and it will show your expertise. Like you are an expert on the subject that you're talking to or that you're trying to apply. So certifications do give you an advantage. But again, not everyone who has certification has the right knowledge or the right amount of like things to work on. I may have certification on Okta, but I can never say that I am like fully qualified to work as an Okta developer. I can hardly work, I can at most work as an Okta admin, but not as a developer because I'm not. Any other questions from anyone? Kiran, if not, you can share. Sorry, not Kiran. Shri, you can share your screen.
Okay.
So now, since we are doing in lab, so in lab, generally we do standalone. But when we are going to do clustering, right? We are going to turn this standalone node into an engine node. And how do we do that? We are going to do that like, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we are going to cover that part. But for now, select standalone mode and click on next. Now admin HTTPS port. Now, what is this port? This is the port, or this is the port where the admin node listens. Like this is the port on which the admin node listens the traffic. Okay. So what is the port number? 9999. Okay. This is where the admin node will run. Remember this. So now this is the default value, but you can change the admin port. Also, you can change it from 9999 to 9977. Anything you want. Okay. You can change it, but this is the default value. Click on next. Now HTTPS ports, engine settings. Now this is saying the port number on which your engine node will run. Your engine node by default runs on 9031. Okay, your engine node by default runs on 9031. Is this clear? Admin port number, engine port number, default value.
Yeah.
Now let me ask everyone a question. Since we were talking about admin node, engine node.
Shubhankar,
Yes.
sorry, Kiran.
Yeah, Kiran.
Good morning. So we have HTTPS port and secondary port. So we can use two URLs for the same engine node.
Yeah, if you have a secondary port defined, yes, but that is optional depending on your use case.
Okay.
Any other questions? If not, I have a question for everyone. Since we were talking about admin node engine now tell me which port according to you, like, or which node, engine node or admin node, which node receives more traffic, or which node is more like receives the more traffic or more load? Is it the admin node or the engine node?
Engine node.
Engine node.
Why engine? Why not admin? Because on admin, I do the configurations, right?
Yeah, but the most authentications part.
Exactly. The administration part is only one time, but the authentication, it happens every time. So once you
Yeah. So whatever you were saying, it's correct. So since engine node handles all the authentication requests, right? So it gets more traffic. Admin node like generally does not get much traffic. It is just you logging in and you doing the admin node. Okay. Now click on next. Now this is the location where your Pingfederate is getting installed. Click next. Now click on install. Now click on finish. So now your Pingfederate is installed. Now I want to access the admin node. How do I access it? I have installed, right? But I need to access the admin node. So now, Shri, like open Chrome. Open a new tab, yes. Now, what is the port number for admin node? We just discussed, right?
9999.
Yes. So now in your URL, right? Type in the browser HTTPS. I'll put the like URL in the chat. HTTPS localhost ://. Since we want to access the admin node, right? So what we'll do is, and it is installed locally. So we will do HTTP localhost :999. Yeah. Use this URL. HTTPS. Yeah. Enter. Click on advanced. Proceed to localhost instance. Now, this is where you agree to the terms and condition. Now, it will ask you for a license. Click on next. Scroll down. Yeah. So now, no, not license. Okay. Yeah, this is the base URL. So this is the URL for your engine node. I've put the URL for the admin node, right? Now this URL, the base URL, this is the URL for your engine node. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? Yes, or can I move ahead? I'll take that as a yes. Click on next. Not now. Click on next. Not now. Now it will ask you for a license file. See, it's a on-prem thing, right? So it comes with a license. You need to have a license. So now, Shri, what I'll do is I'll share the license file with you.
Okay.
So see, since this is a trial version, okay, so we get the license. Whatever license I have, it is valid only for a month. Okay. Now, it was K Srivastava Reddy, right? 2@gmail.com.
Yes.
Check your mail, Shri. I've shared a file. But guys, is this clear, the installation process and steps? Puja, Kirtana, download. Yeah. Now go to that the previous tab. Yes. Now here paste the license file. Click on choose file. Downloads. Yes.
Next.
Yeah. Click on next. So it is valid till today. And what I'll do is I'll share a new license file to everyone. Now give this password. So this is the password that you will use in order to log into your admin UI every day whenever you're working. Okay. So give the password. Whatever password like so that you remember.
Okay. Next.
Click on next. Click on finish. Now click on dismiss. So Pingfederate has been installed, but it says license violation expiration date passed on October 15, 2024. Now I'll share a new license file to everyone. Okay. Or what you can do is I'm sharing a account. Now please don't share this account anywhere else. I'm putting it in the chat, but don't share it with anyone else. Give me 1 second. Copy email. Now go, Shri, go to like search for ping identity sign on. Search for ping identity sign on. Guys, save it, like copy paste it somewhere, and I'm going to delete it like in 2 minutes. Like first copy paste it somewhere. I'm going to remove it from the chat. And once you've copy pasted, let me know. I'll remove it. Done? Everyone?
Yeah.
Done.
I'll remove it. Click on sign on. Click on that second. Yeah, click on that. Now here, you use the email address. Use the email address that I've given. And the password as well.
Got the password.
So can anyone tell the password, like whoever has it? Or I'll put it again in the chat, but copy it fast.
It's Shruti, capital S.
SHRU?
One.
Yes.
Yes,
SRUTHI.
SRUTHI
Mhm.
at the rate 1269. Capital S.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, you have to verify the captcha. Don't share it with anyone else. Okay, this is not my account. This is an account that I got from someone. So please don't share it with anyone else.
At the rate 1296
69.
269.
And you have to give the email also. Email. You have not given the
Oh,
email.
sir.
Now, if you want to download the license key, right? So click on manage license keys on the right hand side. Fourth option, manage license keys. Yes. Scroll down. Scroll down. Go to the bottom. Yeah, go to the bottom. Click on create free license key. Pingfederate. Accept the license key. Accept the terms. Accept the term. Click on submit.
Submit.
So now your free license key is created. Now go to the top, like go to the scroll up. Not there, not there. Scroll up,
Mhm.
scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Yes, you see the new one. It was created today, 10:15. Yeah. Click on view, the first one. The first one. Click on view. Click on download. Now your license key is downloaded and this will be valid for 1 month. Now log out.
Okay.
Log out from here.
Okay.
Sign off. Close the tab. Close the tab. Now go to your ping portal again. So not ping portal. Yeah. Now here, go to systems. Go to system. System. And click on server. Click on server on the left. Click on license.
License.
Let it like give it some time. Yeah. Now click on choose file. Click on choose file. I think the second one that you downloaded or the first one, maybe the first.
First one. First one.
Open. And save it.
Save.
It will do a refresh of your system and you should have it. Refresh. You see, now your license is valid. Is this clear to everyone? How to get the license key? Any questions? Any questions on the installation?
It's yes. I'm still stuck at the beginning when you asked me to share my screen, and then I honestly don't know how to.
Yeah, go ahead and share your screen. Sri, you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Sri, your installation is done. Okay.
Okay.
Yasin, go and share your screen.
So I tried to with the email and password you sent me.
Did you? No. Go back. Hit the back button. So did you install Java?
I think I
Click on
did. Yeah.
sign on. Click on sign on. Click on sign on. Now, wait. Wait. Sign on to support and partner portal. Yes. Now here, give the email address. You're pasting the password. You will not find the email address in the chat.
Oh,
But this is how you log in, Yasin. Okay. You can go back and check with someone and you'll get the email address. Now, have you installed Java?
I think I did.
Okay. Yeah. Now go to program files. Yes. I think it is. Go to program files. Your file explorer. File explorer. Kirtan, I'll send it to you after the class. Okay. File explorer. The last option, file explorer, the yellow file. Yes. Click on this. This PC. This PC. On the left hand side, yes. Click on this PC. Local disk C. Now click on that. Go to program files. Go to program files. Yeah, you see there is Java. So click on Java. JDK. Copy the path. Copy the path. How do you copy the path? Like
Where?
where it is saying, right? Local disk C program files. Just click on there. Just tap on there. At the top. Yeah. Click on there. Just click. No. Yeah. Just right click. Yeah. Just copy the entire thing. Copy the entire path. Yes. Copy this. Now right click on this PC. Right click on this PC. Right click on this PC. Click on properties. Properties. Properties, the second last option. Yes. Search for advanced system settings. Advanced system. Yeah. Click on view. Yeah. This option, view advanced system settings. Environment variables. Click on environment variable. At the like bottom, you see in the same page. Yeah. Click on environment variable. Now under the system variables, click on new.